What the hell are we doing? We have no idea where the hell we're going. Sometimes you just find yourself in a cornfield. Oh, this is your property. You own this property? Going on an adventure. Good morning, guys. We are in Ollantaytambo. It is 10 o'clock in the morning. We got a chance to sleep in a little bit this morning, but still heard the train, 6 a.m. and the cows and the roosters. Hey, Jay.
Roosters. 6:05.
Choo-choo, the train. The Peruvian breakfast was good. Came with our room, and it was from 8 till 10. And the Peruvian breakfast is kind of very basic. Scrambled eggs. You get bread and fruit and freshly squeezed orange juice, which was absolutely delicious. But right now we are just gonna explore around Ollantaytambo. We're gonna hit some ruins today and just kind of get lost. So we found the entrance, and of course the ruins are up on the hill. I swear everything that we've done so far has been up on a hill. When we were in Aguascalientes, our hotel was at the very top, the last hotel before the hot springs. And then here we got a room that's on the very top area. And then now we're about to head up these stairs. When you're hiking, it always is unbelievable if you just stop for a second and just look at your surroundings, because just climbing up these stairs, I don't know, probably 30 steps so far. And I stopped and turned around. Look at that. I swear you miss half the stuff when you're hiking because you're busy looking at your feet, not looking up and enjoying the area you're at. These stairs are steep. So again, just stopping to enjoy the scenery. And Ollantaytambo was kind of like a jumping off point for people that like to do the Sacred Valley, that want to go to Machu Picchu, because there's trains going into Aguascalientes. I'm out of breath because I just walked up more and more stairs. I think we're about halfway up maybe. Still got a long ways to go, but on the trail up to these ruins, and basically all over Peru, are these huge agave plants. People pay good money for those big agave plants back home, and they're not even a quarter of the size of the ones that are here. And they're everywhere. And cacti. The flora and fauna is just beautiful. The flowers, very pretty. I've never been to a country where the temperature fluctuates so much in one day. Unbelievable. I've already taken off triple layers on the top. I'm double layered on the bottom, because when we woke up this morning, it was freezing in our cabin. And then when you get out in the sun, it's a whole different story. Crazy. But like at nighttime, people are wearing toques and parkas and, oh my God, shawls, you name it. They are dressed for winter. But in the daytime, you can go in a t-shirt and still be hot. Crazy. This is a great viewpoint. You can see the whole city. You can see the town square. They're getting set up for a Mother's Day celebration tomorrow. Ollantaytambo is a very small town, but it's hopping with hostels and places to eat and entertainment and a big train station that takes you all the way to Machu Picchu. So it's pretty cool for such a tiny town, how much it has to offer. Oh my gosh, this is crazy, guys. Totally worth the trek up. So I'm gonna leave the location in the description box, but I'm pretty sure this is called Pinky Luna. I'm not sure if I'm saying that 100% correct, but I will leave it in the description box where you can find it. And this is free, guys. You just gotta make the hike up. If you come up to like the second tier, you're kind of like in the middle of the ruins and stand out and look out. This view is unreal. Okay, so we're leaving the big area. There is what looks like ruins on the other side of the mountain. We're gonna try and get there through this path. I have no idea if we're actually gonna make it or not. Well, we'll make it. We won't die, is what I'm saying. So for the longest time, I thought this was another agave plant, but it's a sweet pineapple plant. And the bears really like the sweet pineapples. I've come to learn from being here. So I don't think these are the only ruins we're gonna see today. We're gonna try and go and see one more. The ones that are across behind me, I think you have to pay to get into those. And I will leave information in the description box about those. I think it's like you can buy a Circuit 1, 2, 3 ticket, how much it costs. I'll leave that all in the description box below. But we're halfway across the mountain. We're gonna keep on going. And like many Peruvian paths, you have to go down to go up or go up to go down. So we are gonna go down this steep little rocky section. And then now we're going back up. I often laugh to myself because many of these paths would not be legal in Canada. There is no guardrail whatsoever. And the pathway is literally a sidewalk wide, sometimes even narrower. But, oh yeah, I think I missed my turn off. I think I'm supposed to be down there. Back I go. So they've started their Mother's Day celebration, I think, and it can't get any more Peruvian than this, besides Machu Picchu with the llamas that we did a couple of days ago. If you haven't seen that, go watch that at the end of this video. If you like this one, you'll definitely like the Machu Picchu one. But in the square, they're blasting the national anthem. This is pretty cool. Viva Peru! When we were first planning to do our Machu Picchu trip, we didn't even know that Ollantaytambo would be on our radar. We didn't even know really how to pronounce it. We were like, Ole what? Ollantaytambo is absolutely beautiful, and I would definitely recommend staying at least 1 or 2 nights in Ollantaytambo. It is a cute, quaint little town, and it's just interesting to see how different people live. And it's just unbelievable. I'm just overwhelmed with the landscapes, and the beauty of Peru is just absolutely stunning. Peru is one of those places that have always been on my bucket list. And you know, when you always make a bucket list, you never know if you're actually gonna go. You just wish and hope that maybe one day you'll go, but then you get the opportunity to actually go. That feeling is a very humbling feeling, to be able to go and experience something on your bucket list. Like, if you'd have told me a year ago that we'd be in Peru, I don't think I would have believed you. Okay, I think we're going down to the square. It's a happening little party. We're making our way down to the celebrations. Love that. The music kicking, they have fireworks going. We're gonna check this out. Can you imagine moving down these narrow streets in the cobblestones? You definitely break an ankle.
Muy bien, el aplauso cariñoso para estos niños. Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. A continuación, anunciamos nuevamente la presencia de la institución educativa Virgen de Fátima. Nos van a entregar una bonita poesía.
Hi, baby. Hi. Lots that happened in Little Square. All kinds of things going. Girls singing, kids dancing, mama's knitting. It's a nice little celebration for Mother's Day. We're just trying to find where the heck we go to the next set of ruins. We're looking on the map, and I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm just not sure. Are we headed in the right direction?
Are we heading in the right direction? Yeah. Go down there and turn right.
Okay, perfect. I have no idea where the heck we're going. I feel like we're walking on private property or somebody's, I don't know, pasture. There's horses around, there's cornfields, barbed wire fence. But Jay says another 400 meters.
Another one? Two more over there.
What the hell are we doing? Oh my god.
Really worked up.
We have no idea where the hell we're going. Oh boy. Just a field. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah. Well, I think this is it. Dead end. Doesn't say we're actually on the point, but I wonder if by those trees if we I don't know if we should go any further. Because we're literally in a field. Well, I definitely didn't expect to be in a farmer's field taking a little break so Jake can drone. Just sitting with the cows. I don't know if you guys can see that cow over there. Wait there. You know, just hanging out. It is a beautiful day. Unbelievable.
Beautiful, thank you. Gracias.
Gracias.
Esto es chakra.
Chakra?
Sí, mío.
Oh, this is your property.
Sí.
Your property. You own this property? Is that your cow?
Sí, the name is Linda.
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 Ah. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Wow.
Linda.
Just when you think you're lost, the owner comes and tells you where to go. That's the owner. And he's saying that was his house and he's got 2 other cows down there. So, we're gonna take the trek. Another 5 minutes, he says, to the next ruins. If we were back in Canada, we probably would have got kicked off the property, police called, fined. I don't know. Jay says, shot. Come on, that's not in Canada. This is crazy. We were walking through a bush, through a farmer's field. I can't believe this is the trail. Like we were gonna turn around because we didn't know, we thought we were lost. Wild. I wasn't kidding. Literally in a field, plowed field. Sometimes you just find yourself in a cornfield. But I think these are the ruins all along here. It's like a big fence. Who would have thought? Going on an adventure. There's a guy like working his land down here. What the heck? But I think we made it. This is it. Wow. Cool. I want to go up here. There are people here though. Wondering, did they all go through the farmer's field? Or were we the only ones? So when we were at dinner last night, we were talking to the lady that was serving us, and she kind of told us the areas to go today. And she called this area Yurikai. Not Kurikai, Yurikai. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I wrote it down exactly how she pronounced it. And I thought it was bizarre. She said it probably like 5 times to us. If you are up for an adventure, I would definitely recommend coming here if you don't mind feeling like you're lost in a farmer's field for half the hike. But the views are just as amazing here because Ollantaytambo is surrounded by mountains. Everywhere you look is a different view, and it just gets better and better. So we found a new path. Now that we're leaving, we have no idea where this path goes. So maybe to a road that's easier to walk on, to walk back into town. But I guess we'll see. Still passing cows. And horses. Wild. This looks more like it. Nice and flat path. We're not going through plowed fields. All along this wall here are cacti. It's randomly growing along here. It's like, well, maybe not randomly. It's like barbed wire, yeah. Wild. Okay, so we are finally off the trail. We're back into town. We are just settling in for lunch. And on the menu is roasted chicken and papas fritas. What a great lunch. That was only $14.
Yeah.
For that whole lunch.
Yeah. For quarter chickens or 8 chickens, I don't know.
And everything is like super fresh and organic. The potatoes are so good. The tomatoes, the lettuce, oh my God, it was so good.
Tomatoes are like right out of the garden, like fresh out of the garden.
Yeah, we are heading into the town square, so it's a little bit loud. They're still celebrating. Absolutely love it. Everybody's all dressed up. Okay, now that we're out of the main strip, seriously guys, we have had French fries everywhere we've been since we've been in Peru. And Ollantaytambo, hands down, has the best French fries. I don't even really know how to explain it. When they do their papas fritas, it's like they're crispy on the outside and like mashed potato-y on the inside. There's like a little bit of seasoning on the top. So very good. And everything's like organically grown here in Ollantaytambo. When we had lunch today, the lettuce and the tomato tasted like they were out of Mama's garden. It was absolutely awesome. Chicken was great. Everything was delicious for 14 bucks. I said earlier that all the places we've stayed have been on the hill. It's 54 steps to get to our room. We're staying at Casa Inca. And it is Probably the cutest place we've ever stayed at. I feel like we're in a Hobbit house. Up we go. This is our whole yard. We have 3 chairs outside and our little Hobbit house. One thing I wasn't kidding about, guys, were the sheets on the bed and how many there were. So check this out. 1, 2, look how thick that sheet is. 2, 3, this isn't a sheet, this is kind of like a comfort duvet. 3, 4, this one's a thin one. This is the sheet. 5, and I always travel with my travel blanket for 6. It gets cold up in these hills. I wasn't kidding. Well, we had a much needed nap. Well, I had a much needed nap after all that hiking we did today. Up on the mountain, getting lost in the cornfield. But I wanted to take you guys to the square at nighttime. I don't usually do a lot of nighttime video because it just doesn't make for very good video. But I wanted to show you the square at night. It's all lit up, it's really pretty. And I wanted to share with you guys the restaurant that we are going to for dinner tonight, because we are trying a special dish that is known in Peru. And Jay and I are gonna try the alpaca steak and see how good it is. Jay's had an alpaca burger. He said it was delicious. We had it in Cusco. Wow, there's lots of traffic here right now. Lots of puppy dogs. Hello. Hey. So I'm looking forward to trying the alpaca steak. The one thing I did want to share before we end this video is that in the square, if you are looking for a ride back to Cusco, like we will be tomorrow, they have taxis lined up in the square, and you just basically go to the lineup and there's a couple of guys there. You ask them, they'll tell you a price, and then off to Cusco you go. So that'll be us tomorrow. Oh. Feels warm up here. Guys, I've never seen anything like this. It's never been served like this before. There's like coals in the bottom, and you can still cook your meat on top of the grill, and all your sides. We are going to sit and enjoy this feast. You know the meal is good if I eat every last morsel. I am known to leave a bite or two on my plate, but I ate the whole meal. It was so good, and I can't recommend this place enough. I'm gonna leave all the information, the location, in the description box. But the organic salad, the cherry tomatoes, and the avocado in the salad, so very good. Oh my god. The roasted potatoes, the beef. It was like I had my own little roast beef there, and my own little cooking. It was great. And I like my steak well done. Don't hate me out there, but I got to be able to cook it. Cut all the strips, I flipped it, cooked it. It was perfect. Can't recommend this place enough. The best part, it was less than $18 Canadian for this whole meal. So very good. So they are wrapping up the Mother's Day festivities for Saturday night. It almost reminds me of like May 2 for back home. It's like damp because it rained earlier. It's damp, it's cold. You can like see your breath, it's that cold. And people are still like out in the square, like diehards, drinking, having a good time. So I think this is where we're gonna wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed our tour of the ruins, getting lost in the cornfields. Stay tuned for our next little adventure. We're heading back to Cusco. We're still undecided whether we're gonna stay in Cusco for another month or head on. So you have to subscribe, hit that notification bell to follow us, see where we end up next. Bye guys.